My pleasure to address you today. This is a traditional pre-season press conference. I have with me Mr. Sashi Arora, who is the President and Chief Operating Officer of the Cooling and Purification Appliances Group, and Mr. Haridas, who is Executive Vice President, Sales and Marketing and Customer Service. As always, we begin our summer campaign here. We have done so from 2011 when we entered the residential market for room air conditioners. It has been lucky that way, Chennai, and thank you for helping us to take off from this destination every season. There is a presentation, and we will go through that. You saw it is our 80th year. We are the oldest air conditioning and refrigeration company in the country. For the room air conditioners, which we had been present for many decades, we made a residential foray in 2011. Last year, as you may recall, we met in February, and it was a landmark year for Blue Star because for the first time we inaugurated a manufacturing facility here, and also we were the first one to be setting up a factory. And after that, you can see many more air conditioning companies have inaugurated their manufacturing facility. And most importantly, Chennai has become the important hub for air conditioners. And in about 5-year period, it will be the largest manufacturing hub in the country. And I think it will be also the largest exporting hub in the country, so we can take pride in the fact that it is leading. And South has a special place for in the minds of Blue Starites and in my mind, for the simple reason this is the southern region is the largest one, cutting across all businesses. The Blue Star's business. Close to 45% comes from southern region, a disproportionately higher share. And in room air conditioners, again, we hold the largest market share in southern region. If the all India market share is somewhere around 13.75, in southern region, quite a few locations are above 15, like Tamil Nadu and Kerala, 15% market share locations, and we have in other parts of southern region slightly lower than that. Overall, we will be close to 14.5% market share. And this presentation is going to cover about Blue Star, but most of you know I will rush through that. Then we will look at specific things, the story behind what is actually happening and what is in store in an exciting summer season, which coincides with the union elections as well. So we continue to be a leading air conditioning and commercial refrigeration company, and in the recent past that we seem to be outperforming the market, including the third quarter, which ended December 2023. In all parameters, we have done market share, revenue growth, profitability growth. We have done well. I will tell you the reasons behind that as well. We crossed around 1 billion USD, and we are looking forward to crossing that 10,000 crore mark. I do not know what will happen in the rest of the months, but we will be closer to that is our expectation. We have more than 3,000 employees, and directly, and if you include the indirect employees, it should be close to 35,000 numbers. And there are 30 offices in South. We are again looking at opening a few more offices. Perhaps Adidas will share with you the locations like Madurai we are looking at. And there are seven modern manufacturing facilities, including the City one which was inaugurated. We do have, you are aware of it, around 40 acres of land that we bought. I think within another couple of years we should be needing to start that. Actually, Sri City is in its second phase. You may recall the total installed capacity is 1.2 million units, and we had commissioned so far phase one 300,000 or 3 lakhs, phase two another 3 lakhs, 6 lakhs is over, another 6 lakhs is possible there. And once we are getting closer to that, we may have to commence that 40-acre land which we have bought and kept. As we get closer to that, there are many other businesses within Blue Star as well needing to expand, like the deep freezer factory which we had inaugurated in Wada, that is nearing its full capacity. By next year it will be. That means hereafter we will need another new deep freezer facility. We do have ambition for the international footprint, and as we gain confidence there and the market begins to grow, we may have to expand that international products manufacturing facilities also. So we are today addressing residential, institutional, corporate, commercial, large. So therefore, from a residential apartment to a large convention center, Blue Star has a solution. So we are an EPC or a contracting company. We are a manufacturer, marketer, and the largest after-sales service provider. 4,000 channel partners are there for this particular business, and more than 10,000 retail outlets we are present, and close to around 2,100 service centers are there in 900 towns. So these numbers keep growing, and it will continue to grow for the simple reason that air conditioning industry, I think, it's not working. The air conditioning, they will send it right. So the air conditioning industry is in its golden period. The next going forward, everyone has a benchmark of 2047 as marked. That 2047, India will be the largest market for air conditioning and refrigeration equipment, specifically room air conditioners. We will surpass China by 2047. As of now, India is the fastest growing market even today. And you would have seen in the press release by 2030, it is likely to more than double. And if you are to fast forward this, it is very clear. That's why you will find most of the bilateral agencies, including UNEP or COP28, all concerned about what will happen if India is going to grow. We will have some answers to that, and we can throw some light on what the industry is planning to do as well. So you are familiar with this, and if anyone of you had missed the Sri City plant visit last year, you can let our team know. We will be pleased to arrange a visit. We continue to maintain this proposition, the quality, reliability, and durability in a multinational environment. As we entered this residential market, I mentioned to you only in 2011. So if we were to reflect on why we are doing well, and every year we have gained the market share, including the COVID period, And why is it so? Obviously it is to do with the Blue Star brand, no doubt about it. And the brand has to also deliver to the consumer what they want. So it is state of the art products, which we can claim. You'll have a look at it, and if it is available anywhere in the world, be a particular feature, today we have the confidence that we will be able to give. If it is in terms of aesthetics, we are able to do that. If it is in terms of the pricing at all price points, that is what we have been attempting to do. I am not very sure that we are matching every low price to product. I am not sure, but in the past 3 years we have arrived there. We are able to deliver products which are affordable as well, and all these are being done with a reliable, high quality and durable products as well. That we are not cutting corners to be putting a product in the market. So we know very well it is a product which is expensive and which is being bought with great aspiration, and it should deliver the performance, and it should last longer. So this proposition can happen only with huge design expertise, and at the same time a number of quality checks that we need to do, and in a location where, as you can imagine, every worker who is here in Sri City, first time they started making air conditioner. There was no prior experience, and the extensive training, 7 months prior to setting up the factory, had gone on. And so today they are very high quality workers there. They may be available for competition to poach, but we had gone ahead and created that capacity, a pioneering effort that our team undertook. The global market size, as you can see, is around 200 million units, and India is at 10 million units, and close to around 125 million units may be getting manufactured in China, or apart from the domestic market, which I was told week before last, it is around 90 million units they would have crossed in 2023, the calendar year. And this 10 million units is likely to, if it is to become world's largest market, they say that 2047 it would be happening, and 2030 is likely to be in excess of 20 million units. And I do not think there is any other product category which has got such a huge penetration gap, need for buying, and therefore it is having that headroom for growth. So you will I will request Girish to explain to you this, but before that, about this growth story, I will share a few insights which we have. So you had seen Blue Star was seen as premium product till 2019. The first time we attempted to become premium positioning, competitive pricing kind of a theme. Then we moved on to affordable premium. We were still not there in affordable. Then we moved to affordable range. So today we are in affordable range, and we will continue with our premium, and we are also going ahead and offering flagship products. We will come to what this will mean. But before that, I am dwelling on here because some of you asked this question. Number one is there is energy transition program of Government of India from coal. How we will move to renewable by 2030. The goal that is set is 50-50. They are on track, and the Prime Minister is confident that that will be achieved. So there is some commitment there with regard to moving the energy generating sources to renewable in line with India's net zero commitment. At the same time, the load is going to come on grid primarily due to many other developments that are taking place, which is EV, for example. That will grow. There is going to be pressure on the grid, and the air conditioners is the single largest durable, which is going to bring huge load into electrical grid. Because it will be used, and that too it will be used in summer season extensively when the hydel power is not available and you have peak load conditions arising out of fan and other things. Now, the belief is that with the advent of EV, automobile or mobility is taken care of, but whereas lighting is taken care of by LED, air conditioning, there is no other solution that is still available, breakthrough technology. But the good news is that India is the country which has the highest energy label ratings in the world. So we are higher than even Japan in terms of our energy labeling rating. In other words, if a 5-star air conditioner bought in India will be the most energy efficient in the world. It is also due to the reason Indian air conditioners are designed for Indian ambient conditions, which are much severe than Japan, for example. So therefore, taking into consideration Indian seasonal energy efficiency, India is today the highest energy efficient label administrating country, or a 5-star air conditioner bought in India will be the most energy efficient in the world even today. In terms of refrigerant, which is ozone depleting, India has crossed that. We are no longer into ozone depleting substances usage. We are on target, and I think we will move ahead and achieve earlier the global warming. Today we are into low global warming, the lowest global warming refrigerant that is available in India, everyone is using, and India as a country has no doubt, but some 2040 or so is the target date. Much ahead of that, India will be able to achieve. Now, energy labeling program will continue to be stringent. It will keep happening, and the energy label change happened last June, June 30th. It happened, July 1, and the next label program is supposed to be happening next year. The discussions are going on in all probability sometime in January 2026, the next label program. So it will be a recurring program, and with stringent shifts of 8% and more energy efficiency improvement. The manufacturers are committed to whatever needs to be done in terms of sustainability, including the e-waste program. Like for example, what they call as the extended producer responsibility for recycling the old products. So the air conditioners 10 years ago, Blue Star sold around 3 lakh units in the country. So our obligation is equivalent to 3 lakh units equivalent of copper electronics and steel. We are supposed to be recycling, which is a mandatory program. So are other manufacturers. Again, in extended producer responsibility of e-waste, India is leading. Absolutely no problem with that as well. Now, the whole, as far as Blue Star is concerned, it had remained ahead of the curve. That we have always launched the product ahead of the energy label change. And what is going to come as an energy label change in 2025 or 6, we are more than confident. So there is significant amount of research and development that is taking place there. The complete energy efficiency is also due to the electronics that go into that, which will mean including machine learning and artificial intelligence and stuff such as like that. India is also a market where the growth is happening due to aspirational middle class. That more than 90% of air conditioners are being bought by first-time buyers. It is the first air conditioner for their home, they are buying that. India is also a market where the aspirational middle class drive, which is reflected in close to 50% and above. In fact, it is crossing 50%. People are buying through consumer finance. So that is the second indicator. Third indicator is more than 65% sales is happening from tier 3, 4, 5 markets. So that is the other indicator. This trend is going to continue, which means that you need to do something with regard to the affordability of the product. Now, equally is the fact that there are very harsh summer conditions which are happening in the country, that are crossing 45 degrees centigrade, and till now you would have seen air conditioners will work beyond 45, may not work beyond 48 to 49, it will trip, and when it works beyond 45 it will get derated, it won't give the full capacity. So therefore there was a need that was felt that you should design air conditioners which can even work beyond 53 degrees centigrade. It should deliver 100% capacity even if it is above 43, 45 degrees. So there is a next kind of requirement which are heavy duty air conditioners are required. Significantly, the industry had crossed to this stabilizer era where the voltage fluctuations it has to withstand, that has been mastered. There is absolutely no problem. But there are also sophisticated buyers who are willing to pay for Wi-Fi connected kind of features, so that kind of requirement also comes in the market. Then you have got the super energy efficient. I am not a nighttime user. I am going to be using the air conditioners for 12 hours, 15 hours a day, and therefore I would like to pay for a very high super energy efficient air conditioner. So there is that kind of a market. So therefore, in launching this particular product range, interesting question was there, that why every year product should be launched. Once it is consumer durable, people want everything new. You can't be saying this is a 2021 model, 2022 model. People would like to buy the latest model. So the speed with which you have to go ahead and do that is one. Second is energy efficiency pushes you to redesign. Price points pushes you to redesign. And in our case, the mission is to have the products at every price point, and you do have a situation where you found in the market some other competitor has got some product, this feature was available, his price was this, which may provide some insights to us how we can better that and deliver. So the range that we are presenting will form into this kind of things, that whether it is to begin with affordable, more people can buy, and whether it can provide the heavy duty conditions it will work, whether it can comply with the energy efficiency norms, whether it has got innovations like digital technologies like machine learning, AI, so on and so forth, whether it can give a comfortable power consumption or satisfactory power consumption for someone who wants to use it for long hours. And we had promised you long ago, we do not believe in air purifiers which are floor mounted. We would like to bring air purifiers into the main system itself, that is inbuilt air purifiers or the health related innovations that can be, and the Wi-Fi digital technologies which are attractive to some customers. It is based on the theme the products are being showcased, and we are proud to present that to you today, and I would request Girish to explain the range.
Thank you so much. My name is Girish Ingorani. I head product management and marketing for Room ACs. I also look after corporate communications for the company. This is the range, like Mr. Tyagarajan mentioned. We have affordable on one side, we have premium, and we have flagship. I'll take you through each of these, categories that we have. These are available in 3-star and 5-star, in tonnages from zero point 0.8 ton to 2.2 tons, and start from a price point of 30,000 rupees. These are some unique features that we are launching this year in our air conditioners. To begin with, there's a new feature called the AI Pro. It's a complex and intuitive algorithm which does a lot of sensing of various parameters: outside temperature, inside temperature, number of people in the room, the actual ambient conditions, etc. And it changes the entire performance of the AC to maximize comfort. So this is AI Pro that we are launching. Also for markets in Chennai which are high in corrosion, we have a technology called Nano Blue Protect. We have a technology of anti-corrosive blue fins. These are basically anti-corrosive coatings which enhance the quality and reliability of the machines for a longer period of time. We also have this feature of 6-in-1 convertible, where you can step down the cooling capacity of the air conditioner from 100% to 80%, 60%, and even 40%, depending on the number of people in the room and the weather outside. So if it's monsoons, you could set it at 60% or 80%. If it's winter, you can set it at 40% of the original cooling capacity. So it allows you to select your cooling capacity. So you may have a 1.5 ton AC, but you can operate at 60% of that 1.5 ton AC during monsoons or during the winter period. Similarly, in harsh conditions, you can step up the cooling capacity from 100% to 110% and even 115%. And we have a PM2.5 filter for removing particulate matter PM2.5, which is the harmful pollutants in the air, along with a 4-way squeak. These are our reassurances. We offer a lifetime warranty on the inverter compressor, so that the consumer is not really, has peace of mind whether they will have to invest in a compressor. So lifetime warranty on the compressor. A 5-year warranty on the PCBs. These are electronic devices. Inverters are electronic devices. The PCBs, consumers were concerned that what if it fails, and therefore it will be a huge cost. So for 5 years, we protect the consumer and offer a 5-year warranty on the PCB, which is the electronic part of the inverter. For the fixed speed ACs, which are non-inverter ACs, we offer a 5-year warranty on the compressor, and there's also an extended warranty offer. This year, in line with our 80th year, we're launching a very special edition, 80th special edition AC. This is perhaps the most advanced feature-driven air conditioner. It is super energy efficient, it is heavy duty, it is antivirus and smart Wi-Fi, all rolled into one. And it boasts of a lot of features that you can see on your screen, including a large window unit, powerful airthrow, high energy efficiency norms, and completely smart Wi-Fi driven, and you can use it also as an air purifier during winters. So perhaps the most advanced feature loaded machine that we are launching today, the 80th year special edition AC. So to begin with, we'll begin with the flagship range, which is the first category that we believe that there is a market of discerning customers who want better products. Like Mr. Tyagarajan mentioned, there are people who are using an air conditioner for 14 hours, 16 hours a day, and therefore they need something which is high energy efficient. So we are now launching India's highest energy efficient machine. It's got a rating of 6.25. Now this is a ISEER rating, which is a standard Indian standard for energy efficiency norm. To just give you an idea, it saves 64% more power than a 3-star inverter AC. So 64% more power and 25% more than a 5-star. So it's super energy efficient, ideal for people who are now working from home or who use their air conditioners for 12 to 15 hours a day. So this is the range that we have for the flagship range. We also have a heavy duty range that we are launching. So now many parts of the country are experiencing very harsh winters, and that's when customers want products which give them the desired cooling capacity. Now typically most air conditioners are designed for 35 degrees, which means as the temperatures rise beyond 35, the cooling capacity decreases. But this heavy duty AC actually gives you 100% cooling capacity at even 43 degrees centigrade. And it also gives a powerful airflow of up to 55 feet. So this is a heavy duty range which is very, very useful for many markets. We also see markets such as Chennai are very strong heavy duty markets because of the harsh summers that we experience here as well. So not only the north, but even in Andhra and Tamil Nadu, we are seeing a lot of demand for this new emerging heavy duty segment. We have this heavy duty in the fixed speed range as well as the inverter range in various series, so that consumers get a lot of options to choose from. I move on to the smart Wi-Fi ACs. Our televisions are now smart, our phones are all smart, so why shouldn't the air conditioner be smart? Now with these smart Wi-Fi air conditioners sitting here, you can operate your air conditioner at home. Sometimes children tend to kind of keep the AC on when they are not in the room. You can monitor all of that. You can set the maximum temperature that the AC can be set to. So sometimes children put it at 16 degrees, 18 degrees. There's a lot of power wastage, so therefore you can control your AC from anywhere in the room. What's more, it gives you a customized sleep option, where for every 1 hour, for the next 12 hours, you can set your temperature, you can set your fan speed, you can decide whether you want the cool mode or you want the dry mode or the fan mode. You can switch off or switch on the AC. So we've seen a lot of consumers getting up in the middle of the night, and I'm sure some of you also may have experienced that. You get up in the middle of the night feeling too cold or too hot. And now with this, you can personalize your profile, and for 10 hours or 12 hours, you can set every hour the exact preset temperature. This is for the smart Wi-Fi ACs. So this is something that we are very, betting very big on. We believe that the market will turn to smart. So we are planning to sell 100,000 smart ACs this year. From 5,000 last year to 100,000. We believe there's a huge market that will emerge of smart ACs going forward. Again, smart ACs are being offered in a variety of models as you see on the screen. It also has voice command technology. So using your voice, you can say, AC on, AC off, set the temperature to 24, etc., etc. So all of that is also there with the smart AC. Then for the markets, especially in the north, hot and cold ACs, typically consumers have a split AC to cool you down, and then they have a heater to heat you. But what if the AC was 2 in 1 to give you heating and cooling together, so that you don't have to buy the heater? And what's more, this actually saves the power consumption during winters 3 times more than a heater. So you actually save a lot of power by using your air conditioner as a heater in winter. So that is the main proposition, which is why we believe that this segment will also grow, and we are creating models. We've created models in this segment, including a range which is for minus 10 degrees. So the AC does not even defrost, get frosted at minus 10 degrees. So these are markets like Srinagar. And then for the rest of the country, we have a normal hot and cold up till 0 degrees it operates. Then, like Mr. Tyagarajan mentioned, that we wanted to move away from the floor-mounted air purifiers to putting everything in the AC. So this is like a 2-in-1 AC and AC with an inbuilt air purifier that we have. It's antivirus, so it's got an antimicrobial coating which removes bacteria, cysts, viruses, ensuring that the air that you breathe is not only cool but also hygienic and safe. In addition, it removes particulate matter 2.5, which is the most harmful for the lungs. So it effectively removes that. So during winter, you could use it as a pure air purifier without putting the AC on in the cool mode. In the fan mode itself, you can use it as an air purifier. So with that, I'm done with the flagship range. You can see the flagship range later in the center. We have the premium range, which are the normal air conditioners. I spoke to you a lot of features earlier: AI Pro, 4-way swing, Nano Blue Protect technology, 6-in-1 convertible. So these are all in B series. So we have a lot of series with B series, O series, V series, Q series, T series, S series, N series, and another version of N series. These are all made in our Himachal plants or our plant which is 2 hours away from here at Sri City. We give a wide plethora of these options to channel partners because there are so many channels now. There are sales and service dealers, there's regional retail, modern retail, e-commerce. So therefore, every channel partner needs a special offering so that they can actually target their own consumers without any channel conflicts. We now move on to the affordable range. We call it the classic range for consumers. So you may see the word classic, but that's the actual affordable range. Like Mr. Tyagarajan mentioned, that we wanted to target both ends of consumers, the ones who are first-time buyers, especially from growing tier 3, 4, and 5 towns, and also the discerning, evolved consumer for flagship. So we have the affordable range, which does not compromise on the cooling that Blue Star is known for. Only certain features which are there in the premium range are not there. For example, the premium range has a 4-way swing, but the affordable range will have a 2-way swing. So cooling is not compromised, it's just certain features that the premium range has, the affordable range doesn't, and therefore we can make it more affordable for the consumer to take it. Again, we have various series to offer so that we can cover every price point. We've not left any price point, try to target every segment that exists in the marketplace. So we have the S series, the Y series, the Q series, D, T, and B. So this is our affordable range, which we also call as a classic range. Some of these models are on display, and in the brochure that is given to you as part of the press kit, you will find many more details. Thank you so much. I will again request Mr. Tyagarajan to take the rest of the presentation. Thank you.
So it is an election season and also the IPL season, and already we can say that the advertising continues to become expensive and fragmented. You all know that better than me. And so I'll come to the investments a little while later. So the important investment is in the manufacturing R&D. The third big head is advertising. And the distribution network continues to expand, and you do have the brand stores as well. That it is more than 200 now. We will continue to invest in that. And most importantly, the e-commerce platform and what is known as ONDC is expected to grow, and it is gaining traction. At some point of time, the way in which the dealers will be able to market electronically also should be happening. So we are the first brand to be present in that Government of India's ONDC platform on the Open Network Digital Commerce as well. And I mentioned to you about these expansion plans. And our investments in advertising is going to be around 40 crores this financial year. We expect the market for the summer season to be at least 20% growth, despite the elections, where the market at some parts slows down during the elections. And our goal, what we are prepared for, is around 25% growth. The weather forecast says that due to El Nino effect, it is going to be a harsh summer, it says, but weather is weather. We have to play. Only good thing is that because the supply chain is largely local, we can manage the inventories in case there are rain somewhere, some parts doesn't. But last year was a summer washout year. But despite that, eventually the market has grown, and we would expect the full year growth to be at least 15%. I told you summer 20, we expect to grow by 25. Full year it should be 15. We expect to grow by 20. We had promised that we are aspired to become a 15% market share holder by FY25. That goal remains unaltered now. We have to see equally is the fact that every competitor will also aspire to grow. With that, I would open it up for any. Yeah. So there is a special offer for the 80th anniversary. It's about making it exciting for the consumers to visit the showroom. What the dealers are excited about it, like it's a 80 months warranty, 2080 fixed EMI, and pay only 80 and take home a AC, and the 80 per day EMI schemes and cashback offers, so on and so forth. That's from Blue Star, and you do have the customer service investments happening. Our goal is to become number one in customer service. That we are recognized as one of the good service providers, but huge investments are taking place in the IT infrastructure and the physical infrastructure and the capacity building here. Because in the long run, we believe it is the customer service which will differentiate us. So you can ask questions about the room air conditioners, CCT plant or market, Blue Star, anything that you would like to between Sashi, Hari, myself, and Girish will answer any questions. Yes, sir.